It's now time to take a quick look at what's playing out at the Nigerian exchange. Today being the 6th day of March 2024. And I have with me on the phone Ambrose Omodon. Before we get talking, let me tell you that Nigerian stock market experienced a further rally, rising or increasing by 0.35%, closing at 194 billion naira. This surge was driven by heightened investor interest in shares of recently listed Transcorp Power PLC, another valuable stock. Year to date, the market has seen a remarkable increase of 32.66%. The Nigerian Exchange Limited witnessed a rise in both the all-share index and equities market capitalization, reaching 99,192.82 basis points and 56.08 trillion naira respectively. In a total of 10,976 transactions, investors traded 398.13 million naira worth of shares valued at 31.78 billion naira respectively. I introduced him earlier and is with me virtually to do some analysis of all of the top stories. Ambrose, thank you so much for joining me on the program this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Give us some insight as to what played out at the exchange yesterday. The big news that we got is that Transcorp Power PLC is now a traded stock on the Nigerian capital market. They began trading section yesterday, and then that also saw an increase in the overall performance of the exchange yesterday. How do you react to this? And what other fundamentals will you say played out at the exchange yesterday? Your thoughts on this, Ambrose?
Yeah, for me, the market remained mixed because if you look at the performance of the market yesterday, we're sitting a negative market growth and we're seeing 100% buy position. At the same time, price of food stocks were in green, but because of the weight of the newly listed stock, which is Transcorp Power, impacted on the index because the stock that is about 7.5 billion ordinary share at the price of 240, moving to almost 290.4 yesterday. It reflected on the index. That's why the level that here market has been in the green for 2 days. On Monday, Tuesday, Friday, it's okay. But this market shows that there are still some mixed fundamentals to and also trend is already changing. Investors should look at this at a point where are they going, especially today being another crazy big option. These are what is driving the market up and down because of the higher yield we are seeing in the physical market, comparing with what the dividends so far have in the market from the corporate results that come from different companies. People are seeing an opportunity for those that don't want to take risks, in the physical space. But I think that because of inflation is still high, the only place you can make money also for you to beat the pressure is when you are making your dividends for capital acquisition, you be ahead of the inflation. That is where you are saying you are making investment and also you are making return on your investment. Nevertheless, the entrance of the Transcorp Power and also are we the Transcorp to the independent company also on the floor of the exchange. For almost 3 days now, 4 days now, starting from Friday, we are seeing that Transcorp PLC have been up by 10%. Today is also almost up. These are investors are looking at whether they are expecting that Transcorp will give them a share from the power. I don't know, but I think that there's a lot of kind of sentiment for Transcorp. But the good news is that Transcorp, as the parent company, has about 51% of the Transcorp Power. That means when they start posting positive number and they start doing business and start paying more dividends, that will also benefit those in a Transcorp. Being the parent company, owning about 51%, anything that happens in Transcorp, sense of profit, they not declare dividend, and that comes with some of the response to Transcorp. Just like what's happening in Transcorp hotels. When they declare dividend, because I also have a holding there, they also have part of it, which also boost their payout into the future. For investors to weigh what the price of Transcorp today and what is expected dividend at the end of the day. Will the dividend support the price, or at the same time will the market sentiment for power continue to drag the parent into the Transcorp form? These are what investors will be looking at, so that you will be jumping into the market or into this stock at the wrong time.
So what impact will Transcorp Power listing on the exchange have on the capital markets as a whole?
Like I said earlier, the Transcorp company has also boosted the market cap of Nigeria stock exchange today. Our market becomes bigger because we are seeing stock coming to list, and also look at this. We're considering the volume listed or the kind of release about, I think, 7.5 billion shares at the price of 440. Automatically, that's about 1.8 trillion. That is a big thing for the market. And then the market has also improved because of the capitalization of, and that means among the high cap price now stock or highly priced stock, Transport Power has joined that group. That means these are the factors that want to be influencing our index. But on this note, I would say that investors should not look at more on index to invest, look at other sector index and individual stocks. Yes, also, like I said, that now that it's time for you to combine your work, your fundamental, your technical, your sentiment, and also common sense, looking at the personality behind all these companies because they have a way of inflecting their price and also their performance.
People have been saying that with Transcorp listing on the NGS, it's going to improve power supply in the country. What do you believe in that? Secondary, how do we get the Geometric Power Limited that was just recently launched in Aba to also list on the exchange? There's a need for more companies to come list on the exchange. Like you rightly said, this will also expand the operations or the value of the capital market base. Now, how do we get more companies to come list on the exchange? What should be the role of the NGS as regard this?
Yeah, I'll start from the question that with the Transcorp listing impact Nigerian electricity level and also their bottom line. For me, Transcorp as a whole has a complete energy business. They have generation, they have distribution. That means the engine that all the sectors, in terms of utility, in terms of power, is complete in Transcorp. That means for me, they want to make money. And also to look at their generation today, in Nigeria, nothing less than 50 to 53% of what we use as light today to be generated by Transcorp. It's a plus for them. Not only that, coming to meet on the exchange, as the company do more business, they earn more money from what they are doing. They can easily also expand their capacity to generate more. So I believe that coming to Nigeria to become the company more transparent, they can now have access to people from bigger companies across Nigeria and also outside Nigeria. Why? Because they are listed, they see them as being more transparent than when they are private. Today, as a corporate company have easy access to work to go before they are doing, because they have become more transparent and more public so that they can have access to it. That wants to help them to expand their business. Now they are listed, they can put any part in the world also to work to borrow money because they see them as a listed company, not just one-man business. So that is one for Transcorp. For the domestic power that I mentioned, for me, the exchange is simple. Coming to Nigeria is also a good thing for them because in this utility sector now, we have two companies there, Nigeria and Transcorp Power. This one coming out will be a plus for me. We need more of this to come. That's what helps Nigeria to play well for Nigerians. And also that also made the market to become big for us to play a stock to play with. That just say that our market is too shallow compared to what we are seeing in a market like US. We have about almost 10,000 listed company on the exchange of New York exchange. For me, there is a good thing that we encourage more listing. That's why I said and then to kind of encourage all those companies that want to list to come. They should also know how to realize some requirements so that they have access to commercial that are going to create job for Nigeria, support work creation in Nigeria. There's also that market to play. For me, it's a good one that we encourage companies to come and list. But either still on what on NFPC anytime, any day, they are going to list on the exchange.
It's the midweek edition. Trading activities at the NGS. With what played out yesterday, what played out on Monday as well, what do you think will be the direction of trading activities today at the NGS, and which stocks do you think will be closing on the red and others on the green?
No, for me, well, already see this morning, I think that the Transcorp family are the one putting the market. I suppose for that market to close in the green today. It might not be as high as what we saw yesterday, but might be marginally above. But these are the ones support because if you see the stock that selling for almost above 300 naira, closing the green, that is what influencing the index. That means that the market is see very strong. We are seeing more sellers and more buyers, but because of these names now, that today now at this hour, I think that Transcorp is on the top winner, Transcorp itself, and also Africa Prudential, which is also a sister company to this Transcorp Power and Transcorp corporation. For me, I think that they are the ones pushing the market now. They are the ones that are now the baby of the day or the bride of the moment because they are seeing potential in this company for them to earn more. For me, this is how to invest. Look at where the exchange or the opportunity to invest and join the trend, but don't overtake the trend. You know when to take profit as the market is trending, necessarily this year, stock I just mentioned.
Finally now, how should investors be positioning themselves going by the projection that you just made?
No, because we are in any season, target those folks that have the capacity to pay dividends and not to prospect to grow their earnings, because earnings is very, very key. When your earning power is short or expanding, people can trust you. That means you can sustain your price and to sustain the dividend payout. Yeah.
All right, then we'll leave it at that. I'd like to say a big thank you to you, Ambrose Omodion, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited, for your time with me on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, folks, let's shift focus now to our interview segment. This is what's coming up next on the program. As efforts to improve Nigeria's non-oil export sector intensify, the need to tackle emerging issues disrupting Nigeria's non-oil sector potential has continued to gain momentum. And finally, crude prices rebounded slightly today after extended declines as signs of supply tightness amid output cuts by major producers overrode demand growth concern in China and the US, the world's two biggest crude consumers. Let's get talking after this time out. Please stay with us.